When I was a kid, the two things I loved most were Godzilla and NES games. So, naturally, when the Amazon package I swiped from some chump's porch turns out to contain a copy of Godzilla, Monster of Monsters, it felt like a dream come true. Well, almost. To put it simply, this game contains demons from the darkest pits of hell as well as the souls of the fallen. On the bright side, though, it does include some new Godzilla monsters, so I'd rate it like a 6 out of 10. The first world I played through was called Earth, which, after some extensive research, turns out is actually the planet we're on right now. I didn't know that at the time. I just thought it was something made up for the Godzilla universe, like Planet X, Utopia, or Tokyo. My first opponent was Gazora, some Pokemon reject who slaps you against the wall harder than I slap my brother when he takes my chicken tenders. Something was different, though. Instead of just smacking me for a few seconds, Squidward ended up smacking me into the wall for 2 minutes. Thankfully, after spitting on the cartridge a couple of times and throwing it against the wall, everything went back to normal. When I got to the next world, I realized something horrifying. In the place of Varen was Titanosaurus. Look, I can tolerate a lot of kaiju, but Titanosaurus is not one of them. Needless to say, I rushed through the levels as fast as I could so I could end Titanosaurus' reign of terror once and for all. When I beat Squilliam a second time, another glitch happened. His eyes started to appear all over the screen, just like how Bill Gates is always watching us with the little tracking devices he puts inside of the 5G. When I fought with Mugira, something else was wrong. He had become a massive lad. It wasn't that hard of a fight once I backed him into the corner like the IRS backed my father into a corner. Although, once I beat him, another glitch happened. He crumbled into bits, just like my previous marriage. With Mogira and Gazora out of the way, it was time for Titanosaurus to get what he deserved. Titanosaurus wasn't that interesting of a boss. I made sure no one would ever find his body with a combination of tail whips and heat beams. Once I beat World 2, instead of proceeding to Jupiter, I moved on to like a world where, I don't know, there wasn't a lot happening there. It was actually kind of boring, to be honest. I can't even remember the name.